What's up, chat? Hey, yeah, you see it. We ready. It's game time. It's almost game time. Getting ready for this game. Turn up. First game of the season. It'll be lit. I'm excited. In the chat, tell me who your favorite team. I want to know who y'all favorite teams. Let me know who y'all favorite teams. But yeah, it's almost time, man. Almost time. They had commercials and stuff. Yeah. I ain't finna show y'all the screen because you know that ain't right. But yeah. Switch the setup a little bit. You see. So a little different vibe in here. You feel me? Okay, hold on.
One with the defending national champ. You know what happens when you win a national championship? What's that? You need somewhere to put the trophy. And what better place than this newly renovated locker room? And this place is tight. Let's go check it out. Go check it out.
Okay.
And this is nice, man. The TV over top of the lockers, man.
You got to get right.
This is luxury and time. Especially all these cats, they even got a barbershop. Oh my goodness, man. I might commit. You need to. How long has it been since you had there? About 4 years. Mike Rob, check this out. They got this sweet pool table right here. Man, I got your beat, brother.
Okay, they showing
over here. Hey Matt, could you imagine if we had all of this when we played? Oh, how's the back and forth? That's all I did.
they showing the facilities.
I gotta say, I love it. This is amazing. I'm saying, yeah, me too, man. What is that? It's getting spoiled. Yeah, I'm gonna do anything like that. We're in the hard yesterday. Let's talk about the visiting team and what they need to do to be competitive today. I think it starts with the offensive side of the ball. Really like what they do.
Man, ain't nothing they can do to be competitive today. We finna go crazy, man. Michigan need to go crazy, man.
Jalen Moss, be explosive with this offense. If they can do that, they can come away with it. And the thing that they got to do today, you know, that's Wade Martindale's a DC on the opposite side. He's going to bring pressure early offense. And I'll tell you what, they got to be ready to handle that. Yeah, we're going to send it back on into this video because this is environment. We're about to get hit by one of these trumpet players, man. Y'all got to take it. I wish you got hit by one of them. Right. With the band behind you, did amazing. More about that defense. They were kind of getting into it, but Wade Martindale coming over the changes that you might see. Yeah, well, I think it will be a more aggressive defense. I don't know if we see that right away tonight, right? He's going to play conservative early, I would expect. Doesn't want to jump off, interference, getting Fresno State's offense going. But as the year goes, he's the architect of what Jesse Minter did, Mike McDonald before him in Michigan. He is an awesome defensive mind, and I think he's going to add something to this football team.
One of the things I have my eye on is the depth of the Michigan defense. I think one of the things that made Michigan as a team elite last year was the fact that they were able to roll bodies throughout the game. Might be able to see this one depending on how it pans out with the score and everything, but I don't think they're as deep as they were a year ago. And with an expanded college football playoff, if they're playing in the postseason, depth is going to be key to winning a championship.
And that was something that we talked about with us in the spring, but you know what, they're still right? And there's still going to be talented guys that are going to gain that experience this season, which is how they did it last year in games like a Fresno State.
Yeah, we've seen a little bit of some slow starts. Right. Feeling each other out.
Who is this dude?
We might see that a little bit here, but that's totally fine. Again, 100,000 strong inside of continue. Ban the drop. Every single Saturday night on Big Ten. Next time, Paul do that. So Big Victory taking over for us.
They got niggas doing flips out here. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You know what you gotta do?
Matter of fact, I'm gonna be right back, chat.
Does it look good? Are you happy or sad? I can't tell. On the phone now. Repairs have been scheduled. Nice.
Yes, I'm gonna rent a car on site.
That's that. Oh, I'm gonna turn this down to an A. My bad.
We can do this all day. Like a Fresno, this is 24/7.
For savings and service, get more with Geico. Downy Rinse and Refresh is formulated to remove odor better than detergent alone, with no rewash. Downy Rinse and Refresh removes 100% of odor in just one wash. Guaranteed.
Thanks. Where'd you get? Oh, I got another double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double hot, double calf, double sleeve. Hey, did you know that Discover doubles your cashback at the end of the first year? You are cut off.
You earn, we match.
Debbie.
Unlimited cashback match.
For a limited time, receive a $1,000 bonus on a 2025 Genesis GV70 exclusively at your local Genesis retailers.
NFL is coming back with a 1-2 punch. Are you ready for kickoff Thursday? Ravens, Chiefs. And we got Friday too, live from Brazil. Packers, Eagles, only on Peacock. 2 nights, 2 continents, 2 huge matchups to kick off the season. On NBC and Peacock. Welcome to Big Ten Saturday Night, presented by Discover. Here at the Big House in Ann Arbor, a beautiful night for some football, and the defending national champion begin that title defense here at home in front of a sold-out crowd, taking on one of the tougher group of 5 schools in the country, Fresno State. And here come the defending champion Wolverines.
What a scene it should be here at Michigan Stadium. Jerome Moore, the first-year full-time head coach, taking over from Jim Harbaugh, off to the NFL, and we welcome you in. Big Ten Saturday night, week one. Glad to be back. Football is very much back. No Eagle, our national champion. Todd Blackledge, Catherine Tappan on the sideline. Glad to have you along for the ride. What a ride it should be for Michigan. Coming off the national championship season, 15-0 last year. You lose 13 players to the NFL draft. You lose your head coach, your defensive coordinator, your offensive coordinator is elevated to head coach. So many questions are somewhat answered, but the one that hadn't been answered all offseason, who's playing quarterback for this team?
Yeah, it's been a mystery. It's been a battle that raged through the spring and summer. Came down to two guys, Davis Warren, a senior, Alex Orji, a junior. Sharon Moore told us they will both play tonight, but the guy we're going to see first is Davis Warren. It's a great story. He's more the natural thrower, but we will see both because Alex Orji is a dynamic athlete, and Kirk Campbell, their offensive coordinator, says he's one of our best 11 players on offense, so we have to find a way to get him on the field.
On the flip side, Fresno State, this is a team that's won 10, 10, and 9 games for the last 3 years. There's no question who their quarterback is.
Yeah, Mikey Keene is a fun guy to watch. He plays with swagger. He's got arm talent. He's just short, but he gives them a fighting chance today with Fresno State if he's on his game. His last time out, 380 yards and 3 touchdowns in a bowl game, but that was against New Mexico State, not this Michigan defense.
Battle of veteran starter and a newbie on the other side. Malik Sherrod, a star for Fresno. Will Johnson and Donovan Edwards leading the way for the Wolverines as they begin their title defense next.
The rest, you can have the best. Look at me with the S and have this on your chest.
Snoop Jones the voice Monday, September 25th. Central TV. Whoa, is this your new Nissan Rogue? Yeah. Crazy story. Yesterday, I was at the Nissan end of summer sales event taking a test drive. And Laura says,
We've got somewhere to be.
and off we went. We're having a blast. And she tells me it's recommended by Consumer Reports.
These rogues are going fast.
I knew I had to have that Rogue. Get a low 269 for my police on Rogue, or get up to 2,500 total savings on remaining select 2024 Rogue Platinum trims.
TD Bank, we see millions of transactions, but it's the humans behind them that matter most. It's why we're leaders, with guidance and solutions that put people at the center. That's how every TD employee helps make our bank the greet you and your dog by your name, open longer when you need us kind of place. Because believing people matter most is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
I'm here, and pure wonders reached for the cleaner fuel. I'm in the bright lights of the show, and in the shimmering sea, MSC cruises for a greater beauty.
Hurry in to the Acura Summer Performance event going on now. Be prepped and ready with Today in New York, weekdays on NBC4. Big Ten Conference.
Expecting nearly 110,000 here in Ann Arbor. A beautiful night for some football on this week one Saturday night. We send it down to the third member of our crew, Catherine Tappan.
Noah, thank you very much. Well, both head coaches in this matchup tonight bring a very unique story for Tim Skipper. He was named the interim head coach at his alma mater after Jeff Tedford stepped down in July due to health-related concerns. Now, Tedford told me this week he's doing great health-wise. He shared a really interesting story from the weekend in 2017. The Bulldogs were set to face Alabama, a national championship contender, and his players were saying, Coach, why do we have to play them? Well, over the next 5 seasons as head coach, Tedford put an emphasis
We
on
back, chat.
players, and he told me this past spring, the guys were excited. They were
Let's go.
to be the only team who gets to open their season against the national champions, the anyone, anywhere, anytime mentality. And for Michigan, Sharon Moore takes over as head coach for the departed Jim Harbaugh. With a new position and reloaded roster, Moore said this season is about finding his own routine, making sure everything is aligned, and paying a close attention down to the smallest details of the program, Noah.
Dan KT, Tim Skipper said to us, Sharon Moore is where I want to be. I'm in the position he was last year as an interim head coach. I want the long-term deal. Moore signed a 5-year contract as the head man here in Ann Arbor.
Well, the resume starts tonight for Tim Skipper, right? I mean, this is a heck
Well,
of
you
a
got to
task
wait
for
5,
his
but
ball club.
What they view it a heck of an opportunity. Michigan won the toss. They elected to defer. They'll take it in the second half. Doman.
let's go. Kickoff.
Looking to repeat and start that title defense here, number 9 in the country on the defensive end.
We the first, so we get ball at the half.
Fresno State offense.
Let's go.
By Papa John's. It really starts at that quarterback spot with Mikey Keene. But you look in the backfield, and Malik Sherrod is a
He really is. I mean, both as a runner and a receiver. And Wink Martindale, the new defensive coordinator for Michigan, was very clear in saying, hey, he's their best football player. He's a concern coming into this ball game. And we did hear that he has a little bit of an ankle. He's not starting this first possession for the Fresno State offense.
They do have good depth in that backfield. Elijah Gilliam, the senior, is going to be starting on this first play. The pistol.
Get him nothing.
Running room. It is going to be tough to run on the interior of this defensive front.
Let's go.
Leading the way. But if anybody
Don't give
has
him nothing.
It's Mikey Keene. He started all last year, but this was the first real offseason that he wasn't either in a quarterback competition or the backup coming into the season.
Yeah, so he really concentrated on his leadership and his preparation. Hey, he's talented. He's got to really get rid of the ball quickly tonight.
Get it to the outside. It's Jalen Moss slipping through. He gets leveled. Nice hit by Moss.
He gets leveled.
Defensive backfield.
Everybody talks about the guys Michigan lost.
Let's go.
The guys that are playing are veteran guys, have played a lot of ball in backup role.
Go down in 5. Fresno State will go quick. No need to huddle. Certainly now with the green dot communication, direct coach to helmet, and the quarterbacks all wearing them across the country for the first time in college football. Dean has it on 3rd down. Over the middle.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
He's listed at 5'11". Is a big man.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Let me get that. That's receiver fault. He really should have caught that, but quarterback threw it kind of hard, though. Threw it hella hard to your boy. Let's go, number 10. Okay, offense.
First look at Davis Warren at quarterback.
Okay, Davis Warren.
One of the best backs in the country in the backfield with him.
Donovan Edwards, let's go. You know he getting the ball right now. Him. 1 to me. Get off me. 3-yard gain. 3-yard gain. Let's go.
Look at the starting lineup. Delivered by Papa John's. You mentioned it. They lost a lot in Michigan, certainly on this offensive end, but they still returned so much talent, and it's headlined by number 18, Colston Love.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Colston Loveland. Yes, sir.
starter, but a guy like Donovan Edwards, who just carried on first down, he's had a significant role in this offense since his freshman year. He's just the feature guy listed as the starter now. The only inexperienced position anywhere on this team is quarterback. Offensively.
See how Warren does his first throw of the season.
Huh. To Colston. Let's go. Fight. Hey, take that boy down. Let's go.
Year, a really good spring game, and kind of separated himself in this quarterback battle down the stretch.
Okay.
To Kurt Camp, we said, look, JJ was a first-round draft pick, had an incredible year last year. Davis Warren may not be as accurate as him right now, but his arm talent is equal to JJ McCarthy. They trained with the same quarterback coach out in California for many years. And that's a good way to start the game for Davis Warren.
Rush headed down. Vermont Morgan on the jet sweep. This is where he's dangerous with the ball. Hands up the field.
Let's go. Good run. Oh, good.
And Davis finally gets to the speedy wide.
Now, everybody talks about Colston Loveland as a receiver, but he loves to block. He loves the physical.
Ooh, good block.
of the game. He gets a block on Braca, one of the safeties. The two best tacklers on this Fresno State defense are the two safeties.
Henry Brock and Dean Clark, and that time Brock ended up on his back. Alex Morgan now wearing that number 0, so he wants to start something with that number after Mikey Sainrisville really made it famous here in Ann Arbor the last couple of the seasons. Let us in the motion man on 2nd and 1, and this play is blown dead. First time we'll hear from Jeff.
What happened?
Tonight. Or will we?
Definitely against Michigan before the snap. Unless they're
I'm going to go back, it looks like, and look at targeting potentially on that last hit at the end of the play. Take another look. This was the run by Morgan. Stands at just 5'10", 174. Trying to get towards the sideline. Let's bring in Terry McCauley, our rules analyst.
Who's gonna call him? Targeting?
Davis lowering the head.
certainly lower.
Yeah, he did lead with his head.
Noah. And the question is it forcible contact with the crown? And looking at all our angles, it appears that it is to me. Remember, that crown is the 6-inch radius from the top of the helmet, and it looks like it hits him with the very top of the helmet. And it's certainly
nigga. It's yum
My
your
question is, if Morgan doesn't go low at the point of contact, is it still going to end up as targeting? It doesn't matter what the offensive player does. The onus is on the defensive player not to lower his head and lead with the crown.
We are having trouble with Jeff Stravinsky's microphone, but they did call that as targeting. So Jaden Davis is going to be expunged from this game.
They take you out for the game. Oh, I guess they fine you in the NFL. Yeah,
Oh, you
dang.
hate to see that. I mean,
That's tough.
right. That's the rule. You can't lead with the crown. Clearly, it's a penalty. But so early in the ball game, it's such a big opportunity. You just hate to see a guy out of the game.
All right. Yeah, Tara, can we just go through the crown of the helmet here, because it is somewhat subjective and it's hard on a case-by-case basis. Just take us through what you're looking for.
It is, and this is a great graphic.
All right, we'll get the explanation from Terry momentarily, but Michigan's looking to go quick here. Handoff, Edwards, up the gut, and wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. All right, let's go back to Terry. All right, finish your thought. Yeah, no, it's a little chaotic in this first quarter.
Sure, no. Yeah, if he lowers his head and leads with the crown, and then he makes forceful contact, which he clearly does. Our graphics is terrific. That 6-inch radius is what they're looking for. And if that forceful contact is with that area of the helmet, it's a targeting foul, and they correctly called it on this play.
All right, Terry, thank you. Getting you some work early. Meanwhile, speaking of, we expected to see both quarterbacks. We already have Alex Orji taking his first snap, and this is where he thrives, running the football on 2nd and goal. Right us in the motion, man. Orji's going to look to throw instead.
Uh-oh, let's go. Let's go, Donovan. Let's go.
Everybody in the stadium and everybody in the Fresno State sideline is thinking, of course, this is going to be a run.
Let's go.
It's his first career touchdown pass.
To the outside, Bredesen in motion.
Let's go.
This is pass all the way and a nice, easy throw to Donovan Edwards, who is an excellent receiver out of the backfield.
That's one.
Michigan cashes in on the interception from Barry. Now, Dominic Zavada, the transfer from Arkansas State, adds the extra point. First receiving touchdown of the season, but the 4th of the career for Donovan Edwards. It all started off the tip drill.
Give me that.
Brings it in, and Orji finishes it off.
A little quick toss. We do this all the time, boy.
Up 7-0 early.
Oh, no. Yeah, I can't do that. Turn up, chat. Yeah. We up. I'm also tapped into this Oregon-Idaho game. 0-0. Beginning of the first quarter. Ooh. Okay, decent run. Okay. Hmm.
The last 2 weeks, he's really started to see him hit his stride. And they've raved about the progression, the commitment he made for Dan Lanning, just to get his body right. Look, it's hard when you're in a team with the amount of depth that Oregon has when you get injured. You just feel like it is not part of it. Dan Lanning's the number one DNA trait, as we said, he started the game is connection. He stayed connected. And this young man stayed connected in the process. 3 tight ends in the game for Oregon here on second down. It's Whittington. And he gets immediately met and brought down by Keyshawn James Newby, one of the leading returners on hold of a very good defensive line last year. He's a really talented player, transfer out of Montana Tech. He led their team in sacks. He's one of those guys that you look at, talk to the steps, and he's got the frame to play at the next level. He keeps producing like he has thus far his early drop and all the steps.
Lost sound. All right, well, this Michigan game, though. Yeah, chat. I gotta look up something. Cause, like, I want to show y'all the screen, but, like, I ain't trying to. Yeah, nah. Okay.
Block destruction and ball disruption. He did both of them. He forced the high throw with his hand, and it ended up in an interception. But those two guys are a nightmare for any offensive line because they are equally good against the run or the pass.
Moore said that against the Pats, they're going to win their matchups 50% of the time, and he might be underselling it. First touch from Malik Sherrod, working through the ankle injury, ducks through for a gain of 2, picked up by Will Johnson, makes the tackle. We look at the defense for this Michigan side. We talk about what they lost, but let's again go back to what they still have here. It's a lot of talent.
It certainly is. I mean, first round capabilities by Mason Graham, Kenneth Grant, Will Johnson. Those are all first round type guys.
Wake Martindale, the defensive coordinator in his first year with the program, there's a catch and a completion, but not much room to work with for Magdalena. You know, Wake Martindale, you might be saying, hey, if you lose your defensive coordinator, Jesse Minter, it's going to be different. Not really. This is, as he would describe it, the OG of the system. He created this defense. The other two in the last 2 that inhibited this position just molded it for themselves.
Mike McDonald and Jesse Minter both were under his tutelage on the Ravens staff.
Okay.
3rd down and 4 for Fresno State. Rush coming from Michigan. Dean gets rid of it.
What? Come on, nah, get him. No, nah. We can't have no big games. Tear him down.
Remember, he's coming off an interception. He is challenging the best corner on his team, Will Johnson. It's a long throw. From the right hash.
He fought a little too hard. Should went for the tackle.
Play action pass. Plenty of time.
Oh no, who he trying to try? Yeah, that's dumb. Get that, bro. You could have picked that. Come on, Jakari.
To his go-to guy, Jalen Moss, who really came on in the second half of last season as a freshman. But Keene very lucky that wasn't his second interception of the game because the ball really hung up in the air.
God, it feels like this game, and this is when you talk to either team, they're going to tell you this, but certainly any Michigan game is going to be one in the trenches. And this is an offensive line for Fresno State that certainly has experience, not just in the Mountain West, but going last year to start their season at Purdue. Will Johnson all over the field, got in the backfield, and Malik Sherrod had nowhere to run.
There was a short split by the receiver, Delana, and that enabled Will Johnson, who's right here,
to just come quickly. And he is a guy who likes the physical part of the game. And you could see the right guard, McCarrick, just could not get him. He was in the backfield so quickly.
Promising drive here. They have a 3rd down and 9. This is where 55 and 78 middle up front are so dangerous.
Come on, get him. Get him. Let's go.
And dumping the QB. Well, it's both edge rushers. We talked about the
Boy got a sack.
These edge rushers are NFL
and a
too. It starts with Derek
pick.
Moore. He forces it.
Oh, no, that was
and
10.
then Josiah Stewart finishes it.
I'm tripping. Fighting.
It's a loss of 9. These are 2 guys that maybe, again, weren't starters, but put up big numbers last year for a national championship.
Let's go.
Combined for 14 and a half tackles for loss and 10 and a half sacks, and neither started a single game.
So here is the true freshman punter, Clay Morgan, 22 years old, playing
Let's go.
football game.
Dang.
And Morgan gets chopped down to the 25-yard line. That's where this Michigan offense will start.
Let's go, baby.
It's a good one away. Flips the field for the Bulldogs early in the first.
Let's go. Commercial break, baby. Yeah.
Number 8.
See some of these West Virginia, Penn State highlights.
What's my next step?
Commercials, man. I'm thinking about getting that Pixel. I used to be on Pixel. If you know me, you know I used to be on Pixels. And that Pixel Fold.
To take on Neil Brown, West Virginia Mountaineers. Picked up in the portal. First and 10 to 33. A bobble snap. Does West Virginia have it? Yes, they do. And we have our first turnover of the game.
When Keller was not expecting that snap, it goes right off of his right knee, and he was furious about something. I don't understand what he's upset about.
With 3. And now West Virginia bobbles it. Green trying to pick it up. Can't get the handle. Loose ball. Nittany Lions everywhere. They say they've got it. So back-to-back turnover.
That's crazy.
Both of these teams are trying to break in new centers right now, although Brandon Yates, he started the bowl game. That was just a mistimed motion. You saw the motion coming from the right side,
and it's into the backfield. And they'll hand it off to Allen. No room. He is bottled up and written down. No gain.
And this quick decision. So another pass.
But this time, Green picks it up. He'll try to make chicken salad, and he's written down Ricky Love and Full Taylor. Green steps up in the pocket, delivers underneath. It's caught. Hudson Clement. Need White in the backfield. Green steps up. He'll run it with a steam and a first down. And he fumbled it. But this time, I think West Virginia jumped on it and missed it. Green. Here's the pitch. And it's White. Offense is blocked. And it looks like he may have a first down. Down he's close. Penn State. 4th and 1.
White still at West Virginia.
Green bumps the first down. Turns corner. And second effort. He may have gotten it. Settled himself. Green.
All right. Game back on. Sorry.
Starts with time for the second most in the conference. Now, post 2023, get 13 players drafted in the NFL, which was the most by any school this season. You also lose Jim Harbaugh.
Yep.
They both go to the Chargers, the head coach and defensive coordinator, 7 total coaches overall. Not a single coach on this roster in the same position that they had last year. 6 players with at least 5 starts, which is tied for the 6th fewest in FBS this year. And we get to the big house in the middle of the street. 7,601 capacity. It's the largest stadium in the Western Hemisphere.
Let's go. Largest stadium in the Western Hemisphere.
Children's Stadium holds 40,727. Warren stays in there. First touch for Mullins.
Oh, good. Good push. With Loveland.
I saw him on the field before the game, and he looks great. I mean, he's always been big. You know, he started out his career as a linebacker, and then he moved to back. He's kind of more of a fullback. And he has kind of leaned out a little bit, but he's still a powerful runner.
All them Jordan cleats. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Looking nice.
Edwards, who can break at any time, and Mullins just talked about that. the difference in style between the two, and now that keeps defenses on their heels a little bit. Right back to him. Boy, that's going to get that first down. Charge forward to the 40.
The identity of this Michigan team the last 3 years and their great success has been unquestionably their offensive line. That has set the tone and the tempo for the whole team. All 5 starters from last year are gone. They're all on an NFL roster right now, and it's a whole new group, but it's a good-looking group that is going to get better and better as the season goes on.
Jerome Moore, the former offensive line coach here, played offensive line in college at Oklahoma. Moore, swing it. Morgan, room to work with, and they'll get back to the line of scrimmage. You just take a look at the names from this offensive line. Henderson, Keegan, Nugent, Zinter, and Barnhart. You mentioned some of them are practice squads, but all 5 are right now on some form of an NFL roster.
And so the guys they have playing now played a lot of snaps. I mean, Miles Hinton, the starting left tackle, was a starter until he got hurt. They brought in a new left guard from the transfer portal, Josh Freed from Northwestern, 29 starts as a Wildcat. So they're not young freshmen playing. They're experienced veteran guys.
Fitchett, Mullins, good blocking in front. So that play by Hinton. But excellent pursuit from Monroe, along with Aguina.
Put Donovan back up in there.
It's easy to recognize Demuro, right? The long hair. Boy Polamalu. But he likes to run and hit. Transferred from USC, was there for 3 years, played 33 games as a Trojan. Played through injuries last year, but he got elected captain this year, and they're expecting big things out of him at that middle linebacker spot.
Here's the first spot now for Davis Moore. A 3rd down and 10, play clock dwindling down.
He comes dropping back. Yeah.
Set screen pass. And not a whole lot for Tyler Morris as he's surrounded quickly, gains 3, but sets up 4th down and a likely punt for Michigan.
Another nice play by Demuro.
Come on now, we can't be punting the ball against Fresno State.
The first guy there and slowed up the receiver. They tried to get the lead block by Colston Loveland, which they got. But Demuro was there to slow him down and ultimately get him to the ground.
Jalen Moss back deep to return from Doman. Coming back at the puncher. They've got a lot of confidence in what he can provide to this special teams unit. Fair catch called for and made at the 20. So a long field for Fresno State, but their defense gets the stop just over 5 minutes before the first.
All right.
Retort.
All right, let me see what these highlights talking about with
Dancing, drops it off, near side to Heath White, and he will not get the first down. He's close.
Penn State.
Here's the push. Did they get it is the question. Penn State's defense holds. They turn away West Virginia. Off 3rd down.
Cool.
For Penn State. Allen fires to the sidelines. Got his man. Nice throw. Good catch at the 30. Here's the motion man. Singleton. Allen looks that way. Underneath. Wide open receiver. Clay Wallace. Okay. More of them now here in the low motion. First down and 10 at midfield. Allen hits the seam.
Dang.
He's got Wallace. For the first. Trey Wallace. Touchdown. Penn State. 50 yards. Coach down the field. This is just a little play action in the backfield. And now Drew Aller has got his choice. He's got both wide receivers, and he throws it right on time and right on target. You see that ball placement? Gus, right
That was
on
a
the
crazy
face
throw. I ain't gonna lie,
mask.
Drew Aller.
And this time, they run it. Kapula looking. That's exactly what just happened on that last season. Easy bucket. Here's the option.
Ooh.
And it's Kapula.
Oh, he fumbled.
West Virginia has it. Was he down is the question.
I don't think he was down. I think he rolled over.
Because he's on top of the defensive player.
Yep. Yep.
That's
a
great
fumble.
hustle. See right here, he went on that shin. That's good.
Further review, ruling out the runner being down is confirmed.
Oh.
Going to make things smooth. Play clock winding down. Aller steps up, wants to run on the move, and he'll pick up the first down and more. Second down and long at the 30. Aller with time. Sideline.
Woo!
Just stepped into that.
That was a throw, boy.
Aller underneath. And it's caught by his tight end, Tyler Ward. Easy throw for Aller on a 4th down for conversion. Aller again. Underneath. Drops it off. A wide open Katron Allen.
Oh my gosh.
I'll tell you what.
They're around. Dang. Oh, that's same dude.
Where he vacates. And look, there's nobody left. The throw's just on the back hip, but now it's all about Allen sniffing that goal line and diving for that.
All right, we back. Not that.
Earlier, one of college football's new
Game
rules
we
this
care
season
about.
is that option of coach-to-player communication through the player's helmet. One player on the field at a time on offense, one on defense with a designated green dot on the helmet. Now, communication will be turned off with 15 seconds remaining on the play clock or when the ball is snapped, whichever comes first. Fresno State quarterback Mikey Keene said there was a bit of an adjustment period learning how to listen while calling the plays, but he said teams can use it to their advantage and it speeds up the process of play calling for the quarterback. And for Michigan, head coach Sharon Moore said it's been a smooth transition for players and coaches, guys.
Okay, so you see that C to P on the back, the helmet, coach to player, but not everybody is usually. We've seen throughout the day so far, week one of college football, a lot of teams still looking for signals.
Well, when I talked to Pat McCann, the offensive coordinator for Fresno this week, he said, we're trying to find the balance. We're pretty comfortable with our system when we want to go fast. And sometimes there's a risk of saying too much or talking too much. So teams are finding the balance. Now, the one team that should be really comfortable is Michigan, because Wink Martindale came from the NFL. He's been used to using this. So this is nothing new for him in terms of communicating with his leader.
On the defensive end.
Get down.
Sharp, one of the 2 FCS transfers, this one from Missouri State, with a big year last year. FCS All-American takes it for a couple.
We need a stop here.
They're very pleased with what they were able to do in the portal. They're comfortable with who they have outside in Delina and Jalen Moss. And then they went and got these 2 guys that played at the FCS level, but they were both 1,000-yard receivers. I feel like they've really fortified themselves in that position.
The motion man in the second down and 3. Key, happy feet, blocks it up. Oh, and it's tipped away by Johnson. It is dangerous to test his side of the field.
They went after him once. And Will Johnson went for the pick and missed, and it was a completion. That time, the ball came out pretty late, and Will Johnson was ready for it. It's zone coverage. It's not man. So there's an underneath coverage as well. And again, the ball sailed a little bit.
Let's go, Will.
There's not a lot of margin for error against this Michigan defense.
Man? No, not man. Let's go and get him. Nothing.
Michigan gets the 3 and out.
Let's go. Ooh, that defense, boy. That defense, boy. Catch him.
To make the hit. Didn't get credit for the tackle, but slowed the ball carrier at the point of the catch. Well short of the first down. Good pressure by Jimmy Roller, number 30, that forced the quick throw.
So the second punt of the day for Clay Lawrence, the Perth area of Australia.
Feel that.
Australia, it's going to be Tyler Morris looking on.
Oh.
You can see Lawrence across midfield.
Get off me. Oh my gosh. Boy, I got that hezzy step, boy. Boy.
And good field position for Michigan, up 7-0.
Let's go.
Who's Alvarez?
Corporal Alvarez.
Corporal Alvarez. Well done. Thank you, sir.
All right, Corp.
I'm gonna miss you.
I won't forget you.
Back to school. Back to cold. Since my City Custom Cash Card automatically adjusts to earn me more cash back in my top
Peter
eligible
Jones.
category, suddenly life's feeling a little more automatic. Like doors opening wherever I go.
What's she wearing?
Even the ground is moving for me. You'll see this. And I don't even have to activate anything. Oh my God, machine.
Earn cash back that automatically adjusts to how you spend with the City Custom Cash Card.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one topping pizza for only $10.99. It's a mouth-watering, stretched thinner, made bigger, more for your money, extra large New York style one topping pizza for only $10.99. Better get you some Papa John's.
Might have to do that later today, for real, while they bug issue. I might actually do that. That garlic dipping sauce be hitting. Straight up.
Hill is coming back with a 1-2 punch. It's off Thursday, Ravens, Chiefs. On Friday from Brazil, it's Packers, Eagles. Only on Peacock.
Packers, Eagles. That's gonna be a good. Oh, and
Peacock.
Packers, Eagles,
Big Ten Saturday
Ravens,
Night
Chiefs.
is brought to you
Dang,
by Genesis Motor America. Learn more at
bro.
genesis.com.
It's just a great time to watch football. Like
On TikTok,
on everything. Like
Xfinity, stream sports with Xfinity.
it just is. Like
Once. Well,
the
business
league
was
so
certainly
spread
big last
out.
year for a 15-0 Wolverine
College
team winning a national
so crazy.
championship for the first time since '97.
The Hardballs.
Captains today, Jim Harbaugh couldn't be here, but
Hey, Jack and Jackie.
Well, they had a good run here with their son. And Wink Martindale defensive.
All right, let's go now.
Jack in Western Kentucky. They
3 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first period, first quarter. Uh-oh, airing it out. Oh, he threw a pick. Dang, come on, bruh. Oh. It was triple coverage on that dude, and he threw it to him.
The mistake was the ball's underthrown. I mean, his receiver.
I mean, yeah, he could have threw it deeper and he could have ran under it, but yeah, no, he had him beat. He threw it too short. Yeah, he's supposed to throw that in the end zone, bruh.
He's able to close the gap.
Say, him? Let me get that.
Great play on the ball
Yep.
by Lockridge. Huge turnover for the Fresno State defense. But
Come on, man.
deeper into the end zone, it's probably a touchdown.
Come on, man.
Fresno State head coach Tim Skipper said they need to adjust time series. Forget halftime, forget quarters. They said every series we need to make adjustments against this team. Let's see how they
Get him,
do.
get him, get him.
Get it on the ground. Sherrod wiggles through. Crunch between Johnson and Page.
Well, you know, Malik Sherrod is a tough guy trying to play. He's got a little bit of an ankle he's battling through. He didn't start the
Shut up,
game.
nigga. Cam Lockridge, nigga.
Huge play
Whatever,
for
bruh.
this Fresno State defense. Now, this is a defense.
Whatever, bruh.
They had a bunch of interceptions themselves. Lockridge only played 4 games and missed the rest of the chest injury. Good to have him back for Tim Skipper's team.
Stays in there on second down and 7. Pitch it.
Okay, pitch.
Sherrod,
Get him.
open space. Sherrod makes
Damn, come on.
nice run the gun. Johnson somewhat trips him off, but Sherrod showing off a little bit of his skill.
Like one cut and he was gone. Him. Everybody got sucked outside. Pause.
He
But
started,
dang.
this is his 43rd consecutive start. He was the right guard last year. He moved to center. He's the leader, the communicator. And they got a great push on the inside that time.
He has said he's loved the move to center because it puts all the weight on his shoulders, and it's all a pride thing for him. Pitch it, Sherrod.
Bro.
No running room.
That's not the ball. Runs like that are going to be difficult against this defense because
Okay.
they are fast. Both these edge rushers can go. The middle linebacker, the new inside linebacker, Jayshon Barham, they got from Maryland to the portal, can really fly sideline to sideline. So those kind of runs are not gonna make a lot of noise against this.
For 2nd and 9.
Best inside linebacker.
Come on, D.
In Moore's time here, which is saying a lot considering the talent they have had. Dean on 2nd and 9. Deep drop.
He trying somebody. Ain't nobody there.
Incomplete. Moss the closest receiver there, but he was blanketed by Wesley Walker down the field. You see Jason Barham.
That's crazy.
Look at the transfer portal brought to you by TikTok. You mentioned Preve on the offensive side. These are two massive additions to a team already with a lot of talent.
And they've done a good job of that the last few years of just, in very particular situations where there's a need going out and not just a veteran guy, but a quality veteran guy. And they got one on both sides of the ball in those two. And the guy who just broke up that pass, Wesley Walker, a transfer from Tennessee as well.
39. King gets rid of it quickly and a little too tall for Cameron Beecham.
The DB at the top of the screen failed.
Too active on the last couple throws. I know Michigan can bring pressure.
Let's go 4th and 9.
A little too much as he's throwing. He's losing some of his accuracy. Guy who completed.
It's been straight 3 and outs for the defense. They doing great. Defense playing great.
This caliber throughout the rest of his year, but he still has to kind of set his feet and deliver the football.
So they can't cash in off the interception from Lockridge. Now Lawrence with his third punt of the night.
Now you just want to try to flip the field with your Fresno State, which they're able to do.
Get it to about the 12, and that's where this Michigan offense will start. Officially at the 13. NFL season kicks off Thursday. Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs take on the Ravens on NBC and Peacock. Then on Friday, the Packers take on the Eagles live from Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Oh, well,
exclusively on
Packers,
Peacock.
Eagles from the do that.
And then for Sunday night, the Rams and the Detroit Lions. And boy, flying into Detroit, that city is on fire.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Nate Hutchinson, former Michigan Wolverine, really a lot of players credit him. The team meeting that he called with that caused and created the turnaround in culture.
Big D.
The 2020 season.
Forrest the motion man, handoff Edwards. Plunges forward across the 15 and picks up 4. Clayton Hutchinson, that is one heck of a jersey right there.
I like that.
Hutchinson talked about how much of it
The half and half Aiden Hutchinson jersey. Michigan Lions.
We talked to Sharon Moore about the culture that was instilled, the toughness that was brought. That's a carryover. Just look at the weight room right now. It's still meticulous the way that Herbert liked it. And it feels like these players have taken that and continued, especially those that were here last year.
Did he say Herbert?
Doing that with the newbies.
You mean Harbaugh? Ooh, good throw.
The second catch of the day is going to be about a half-yard shy of the first down.
I like the call by Kirk Campbell. Your quarterback throws an interception. You come back, you give him a
Let him throw a little out route.
target, Colston Loveland, and kind of get his rhythm back.
You feel me? You straight? You straight, bruh.
Don't have to snap it here. Looks like they're
Well,
taking
we might
the time.
need to
Davis
put Orgy in.
Story, leukemia in high school. Didn't get recruited as a result. Didn't get the flavor.
All right, Donovan Edwards in. He might be getting the ball.
And now starting his first career game as the defending national champions, has his team up 7-0 through 1. First 15 minutes of the books. Michigan with a couple of miscues. Same as Fresno State. But both these teams battling in their season opener. And it's the Wolverines in front of their hometown fans with a 7-zip lead through 1.
Let's go.
Wherever we go, progress follows. From discovery to cancer-free.
Maybe we could chase the sun, do what we've never done.
Where we examine history to changing it.
Close our eyes and take a lead until we feel the breeze.
Record-breaking. Look to Michigan.
These facts is made here. Champions are born. And greatness is earned. Who will be the one to a championship?
Okay, that was kind of hard. I don't even know what the commercial was about.
Your favorite Hyundai models. All backed by America's best warranty. Plus 3 years or 36,000 miles of complimentary maintenance. Add more joy to your journey. Hurry into the Hyundai Getaway Salesman.
Not buying a Hyundai.
The hottest deals of the
I'm sorry.
summer won't last.
I'm not
Get
buying
in
one.
and get away now. Lease an all-wheel drive Subaru
Waste of
for
time
$249 a month.
showing me
Or get
this.
1.99% APR or up to $1,250 bonus cash. Hurry in to the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Save big on appliances at PC Richard & Son. All the brands you love at the guaranteed lowest prices, up to 40% off. The more you buy, the more you'll save. Up to $800 in additional savings on qualifying appliance purchases, plus special financing and free next day delivery. And free installation on select dishwashers.
Y'all
from
see
our
this
top
commercial,
brands.
and
The
yeah, you
Labor
gonna
Day
know what I'm
sale
talking about.
Now at PC Richard & Son. An emotional statement from the widow of Johnny Hockey after the game.
There's a Johnny football and a Johnny hockey.
Coverage brought to you by Ford.
Is there a Johnny basketball?
Tim Skipper
Johnny tennis?
took over as head coach. Jeff Tedford stepping down with health issues.
Johnny
47
tetherball?
days he had what Tedford had continued, which many others have continued, but it started with Jim Sweeney and then Pat Hill, then Tedford, and now with Skipper. Anybody, anytime, anywhere. That is the phrase that we hear around this Fresno State program, and they've embodied that 4-4 record.
I don't care about none of that right now. Like,
2017. However, all
they the
time
enemy.
against AP top 10 opponents,
I don't need no Fresno State history.
1-14, beat number 10 Oregon State in September of 2001 with David Carr at quarterback. This is an opportunity, and you mentioned it for Tim Skipper. This is a massive opportunity at that.
Yeah, and
Who had a great
it's the end of the
NFL
first quarter
career.
and it's 7-0. I mean, if you're Tim Skipper, you're happy with where your ball club is right now. They're not intimidated. They're not overwhelmed. And they're right in the thing.
Power football on 3rd and inches. Mullins the back, give it to him. Oh, he didn't get there.
He did not.
The penetration from Fresno State, and it's 4th down. And how impressive is that? And that's exactly what Tim Skipper does. The energy he provides his players.
Right there, right over the center. The center, who's a new starter this year, just got pushed back into the backfield.
Come on, bro.
Ezra Christensen, number 99, who pushed the new center, Dominic Jadis, right back into the backfield and forced the loss of yardage play. Not only did they stop him for a loss of yards. Great play on the
4th
inside
and 1.
by Christensen.
It is not easy to move this offensive line, even though it is a brand new look. Tom mentioned it. It's a talented move. Dalton's going to have to send it away on 4th down. Fair catch called for and just made by Moss shy of the 40. Well, Tim Skipper played at Fresno State from New Orleans originally. Look at the measurables. 5'7", 200 pounds. And what did he do at linebacker? 418 career tackles, second most in school history, 4.5 career sacks, 36 tackles for losses. And his reaction should tell you all you need to know. This is what the players love about Tim Skipper.
Energy and juice. Jeff Tedford is a great football coach, and we hope he's doing well and feeling good. But Tim Skipper has brought his own personality, which is very energetic, to the head coach.
Keen over the middle. It's Moss.
Come on, man.
Remember when we talked about Fresno State flipping the field? They didn't score. They had to punt, but they were
First
able to
down.
punt. Michigan deep. Then they get the stop there on 3rd down, and all of a sudden, great field position now for Mikey Keene in this offense. Important to come away with some points on this drive.
Right now, Will Johnson not on the field.
Michigan up 7-0. 13-30 in the second quarter.
Again, this team is very difficult to run on because of their defensive interior, as we see Will Johnson at the sideline. But you can't just be pass happy. Even though this is a team that
Why is he on the sideline?
pass offense last year at 282 yards per game, and you've got to keep a defense like this honest. And you can't completely abandon your run game, even if you have these 0-yard gains or negative points.
Talented freshman freshman Bryson Donaldson as the running back. Instead, trying
Uh-huh.
to the outside.
He thought
It's probably better that it was
he thought he was going to do that.
getting to the tight end bounce.
But again, another high throw by Mikey Keene.
He's bumping into niggas. All right, bro. Yeah.
He's just not quite on it right now. 6 for 12 in the ball game so far. Again, he was a 67% completion guy last year, so important for him to settle down.
Let's not forget, this is the biggest environment he's played in. Played at Raymond James Stadium a couple years back with UCF. It's about 70,000. There's an additional 40,000 fans in here for a 3rd down and 10 to the outside.
They scared to even catch the ball over there.
It was the intended target, another high throw from Key.
It better not be late hit.
Holding.
Offense number 6.
Okay. Right, yeah.
4th down. Great to hear Jeff Servinski.
Let's go, bro. Defense.
Ugu was called for the penalty, so
Defense been playing impeccable the entire game.
You've seen a shift in the returners. Mons Morgan took the first and the third. Morris had a nice return on the second punt. And now he's back out there for the 4th of the day for this 22-year-old true freshman. Play
4 punts, bro, for real.
Pretty good so far. Catching the ball and then getting it off.
Broadcasters, James doesn't assist. There's a nice little fake fair catch. Fresno off the scent. Touchback on a 49-yard move. Davis Moore coming back out with a 7-0 lead early in the second.
That was lit.
He
said,
there are those who question the status quo. Questions
ball bounce back there. Like, hey, stop
why
playing.
can't I have shredded purple cabbage?
Start
Why
cantina.
can't my quesadilla have cheese inside and out? And where's my avocado verde sauce?
That
The new era of chicken is here to stay.
shit's so good. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I be tearing it up. The
Thanks.
cantina chicken. The
I
Taco
got another
Bell.
double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double hot, double
What?
cap, double sleeve. Hey, did you know that Discover doubles your cashback at the end of the first year?
You are cut off. You earn, we match.
Debbie.
Unlimited cashback match.
You've been accused of plagiarizing your master's thesis. You tell the truth. You can have this bucket of Bud Lights.
I'll go first.
No.
Professor Wilkins has been taking karate classes ever since that saxophone girl put him in a headlock.
That was a secret.
Now it's big.
Everybody, let's focus, please.
There, the candle.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. I say so much bundling, it inspired my workout. Oh! Oh!
This is Otto again.
Oh! Hey, this is my living room. Oh!
Bundling. Just another way to save with a personal price plan.
The dog isn't allowed on the couch there.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Yo, those are nice. Hold on 1 second.
What's up? I think my daughter's going pro in basketball.
JP,
Yeah,
CP.
What's your point? Wait, you're at Dick's? Could you pick up an agility ladder? for my
One
daughter?
second.
Candace.
Donnie, what are you doing?
Oh, you're at Dick's. Grab me that news in
Hold on,
minute.
Candace. Friend. Can you give me a real taxi? Okay. What else? Yeah.
Hey, she got to see her. Got 2 days going right now. What you think the next step?
Hey, Patrick, let me call you back.
She hung up.
Oh, my goodness.
Not. Okay. You have a chance to win $1 million in the NBC sweepstakes on Yahoo Fantasy. Just download the redesigned Yahoo Fantasy app or go to NBCSports.com/fantasy-million for additional detail. What are you waiting for?
Back here at Michigan Stadium, Fresno State back on defense, trailing by 7, and a huge interception from Cam Lockridge earlier in the game. And 2023 was a very difficult year for Lockridge. He was dealing with the tragic loss of his mother, and his football season was derailed with a season-ending pectoral injury. He told me, I was dealing with a lot, and then the injury sidelined me, and I lost myself. Tim Skipper told us he was worried about Lockridge, who reached out to his coaches for help. Lockridge began working with a therapist, and Skipper said he's grown up so much in that process, he has found his why. Lockridge told me he was so excited to put his uniform on, run out here tonight, and said he feels better than he ever has. Well, he's certainly demonstrating that tonight, guys.
A massive play on that interception down the field. It felt like it gave Fresno State some life so far in this first half. really great story. Great to see him back out there.
Whatever, man.
Experience.
Scoreboard.
The transfer from
7-0.
Hawaii, his grandfather, Ken Griffey Sr., his uncle, Ken Griffey Jr., obviously a very talented family, but the only player on this roster, it was almost crazy that I read this and it was true. Only player on this roster born in the 1990s.
Well, one guy that we are anxious to see, as is Tim Skipper, probably the highest profile guy they brought into the program this year, Corey Foreman, a former 5-star recruit that went to USC. A lot of hoopla around him and his recruitment. Never quite materialized into being the dominant player they thought he would be. Jeff Tedford got him to Fresno State this year. And they think he has elite pass rushing skill. Where he needs to grow and develop still is being able to play every down, defend the run. His position coach is doing
Score offense, 1st and 10.
Jethro Franklin, who played in the NFL, a former Fresno State football player himself, really coached him hard and worked with him. But they believe that if they can get this guy to be an every down guy, he can be a factor. He's already a factor in the pass game.
Todd, I've never seen Mike Gate before, but Chef Serbinsky finally gets his squared away. It is excellent to mention Corey Foreman, and they're really expecting him to make that impact on 3rd down. He was a consensus top 5 recruit at any and every service you look at. And Jeff Tedford said there was one practice this offseason. He had a couple sacks, he had a couple interceptions, a one-hander. He walked into the defensive room and said, let Lawrence Taylor run. The type of talent he possesses. A 1st down at the 20 for Michigan. One quick trigger, it is dropped for O'Leary on the sideline.
Come on, bro. You can't be dropping stuff.
I like these two corners. In Lockridge, when he got hurt last year, Hamilton, number 3, ended up starting 10 games. Ball was catchable, but Lockridge was right close in the area. And I think the combination of those two corners, plus their 3rd corner, Julian Neal, number 15, pretty confident in that group.
Edwards closed up quick. Lockridge was the first one there. And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. He is having a day, maybe even loses a yard.
Come on, nah.
Skipper said the main thing for this team in this game, just keep it close going to the 4th quarter and put all the pressure on Michigan. Then you try to steal it late. They're doing that right now.
If this is a pass situation, let's see what Foreman does against Miles Hinton, the left tackle.
Third and 11. Here comes Foreman on the outside.
Oh my gosh.
Gets the and it's Christensen on the bolt and a loss of 9.
Well, Christensen with his 2nd huge play of the game. And watch the quickness. He's working on El Hadi, the right guard. And just a quick move inside and one-on-one beats the right guard. And that's the shortest path to the quarterback. He's right up the field and nowhere to go for Davis Warren. This Fresno State defense kind of getting their feet on the ground right now.
They felt that they were disrespected at the end of last year. They had a struggle because they were hurt and banged up. The last 3 games, they gave up 33.3 points per game. But they believe they're better than that. They believe they're going to prove that through the season. If Doman is going to send it away. And Moss is going to take it on the run into Michigan territory, just shy of the 45 of the flag down.
This could be a costly penalty on Fresno State because they were about to start out another possession in Michigan territory with great field position. And this is probably going to back them up.
Will Jeff Serbinsky's microphone work?
Return.
Yes.
To team number 1. 10-yard penalty from the foul. The call. 1st down and 10. Immediate timeout.
Lockridge calling for it. Still good field position for Fresno State when we come back.
Come on, Michigan, man. Defense doing good, but offense got to score, man.
You want to get that. Ball, let's go. Yeah, come on, bring up. Wow.
limited time, receive a $1,000 bonus on a 2025 Genesis GV70 exclusively at your local Genesis retailers.
Chewy Peru is on the way. Purina One, his favorite food, with proven nutrition for healthy energy you can see and hear. For low prices, for life with pets, there's Chewy with Purina One.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Everyday prices are too high. Food, rent, gas, back to school clothes, that comes Bidenomics. A loaf of bread costs 50% more today. Ground beef is up almost 50%. There's not much left at the end of the month. Bidenomics is working. The price of housing has gone up. It feels so hard to just be able to get ahead. And we are very proud of Bidenomics.
Walk from watching the big match. Save the day by using the Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards Card and choose to earn 3% cash back on online purchases, like live streaming.
When the sawdust settles and the engine finally roars, the thing you care about most is a job well done. But when you get your tools from Harbor Freight, something about the job feels a little different. Your wallet. Because we believe no matter what you're working on, you need high quality tools at a great price. And that's what we're all about. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Come on. Exclusively on Peacock. The Theatre of Dreams. Dexter Stone. Manchester United. Liverpool. Tomorrow. Only on Peacock.
Well, Todd, one thing Sharon Moore really talked about with Mikey Keene was how quick he released the ball. These numbers courtesy of PFF. 2.47 seconds average time to throw last year was the sixth fastest.
Well, he is doing a good job of getting rid of the ball, but he's been high throwing the football. Now, sometimes it's been because of pressure, and he's got to get rid of the football, but other times he's just not quite comfortable yet. All quarterbacks like to find their rhythm, and Mikey Keene has not found a rhythm.
Had the stats real quick.
His defense is playing lights out, and it's a one-score game still.
And Will Johnson, once again, the starfish drive for Michigan's defense. Malik Sherrod is in there. He had a couple productive runs earlier in the quarter. 5 attempts, 15 yards on the ground.
We'll go right there at Amir Hill, the new corner in the game.
Instead, it is Sherrod pushing the pile. Got a decent push and picks up maybe 3 on first down.
Hey, chill.
Zaire Hill on the other side.
Y'all chill, man.
Will Johnson not in the game. That changes things.
Why is he not in the game though?
Will Johnson. Now you gotta kind of protect both those guys.
Miles Powell now on the top of your screen. That stays in there on 2nd and 8. That pass go right at Pollard. That's a catch. Jalen Moss goes up high and vacuums it in.
And you get backup corners in the game. Now, look, they're highly recruited kids at Michigan, but this is a win. That's your best guy. He gets quick separation. Pollard doesn't get any contact on him at the line of scrimmage. And maybe that's the throw Mikey Keene needs to get a rhythm going.
Moss last year, most receiving yards by a freshman program history since Devontae Adams. Now you go to the other go-to guy. It's Matt Felina around the outside for a couple as we go down to KT.
Guys, Will Johnson has been on the sideline. He is not receiving treatment. I am told it is simply a rotation that they're doing on defense with Amir Hall, but he has not received any look at by the personal trainers, and he's standing on the sideline with his helmet on, guys.
Very interesting. This is a defense that certainly last year loved to rotate because they kept guys fresh for the fourth quarter. We heard that over and over from Jesse Minter. But this is your best guy, one of the best in the country, not playing a ton in the second quarter.
You have both of your starting corners on the sideline right now. I would say if Fresno State advances into the red zone, we'll see a change in that.
Come on, y'all. Get him.
Disappears in the pile after 2.
They're blocking at the point of attack again. There's some veterans on this Fresno State offensive line. We mentioned the center, Pablo Velez. The left guard is a second-year starter. Braylon Nelson, the right tackle, a returning starter. They are not afraid of the physicality of the Michigan defensive front.
There's the number 2, Will Johnson, back on the field, along with Jair Hill. On the door of this red zone with an impressive kicker and Lynch. Nowhere to go for Sherrod.
Nowhere to go for Sherrod.
At the line, and it's 3rd and long.
Now this is Mason.
3rd and long. Let's go, Mason Graham.
Watch him. He's going to fight through a double team right there, number 55. There's 2 guys there.
Get off me, Spam. Let's get him.
Inside. He's ever make a tackle.
There's a reason that guy's going to be a first-round pick.
Facts.
3rd and 8.
3rd and 8. Let's go.
Spring.
They might try you. He's going. Oh my gosh. Oh, he dropped it.
Matched up with Johnson, and he got the separation on a top ball.
Travis Hunter would have caught that.
You go after Will Johnson with a 2-0, right? He
Double move. He had him beat, though.
It's a perfect route, and he gets separation. And it could have been a better throw by Mikey King. Could have been caught, but could have been an easy touchdown with a better throw.
He tried.
Excellent route, though, by Delaney.
It'll be Dylan Lynch, who put on 25 pounds of muscle this offseason. 41 yards, got plenty of leg.
Why, as a kicker, did he put on 25 pounds of muscle?
As well as he's seen.
He made it. 3-7.
Absolutely perfect to get points on the board for Fresno State. A productive drive, and they're back with it for the Bulldogs on the board here tonight.
All right.
He gave it class-leading passes.
All right.
For ultimate comfort. And the confidence of a nationwide dealer network. The all-new Honda Promo. He's made it easy to go electric. Just like you'd expect. Why online? Reserve from select dealers or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Refresh your home for less during Kohl's Labor Day sale.
If you haven't seen the new video up on YouTube, go check it out.
Save up to 80%
Please.
and earn $5 Gold Cash for every $25 spent.
Please subscribe.
Yeah, Einstein. How do I fix the turbo?
Follow on Twitch.
Einstein AI. Everyone's nice.
Thank you so much, Hudson. Einstein, summarize all. Einstein, write product descriptions for the spring collection.
Now, everyone's Einstein sales.
All right, Tina, 6 heartbeats.
Game straight.
Soccer, but yes.
3-7. Michigan up.
We don't pass.
Offense. Score once, can't score no more.
And they have a 97%
Defense done stopped them every possession
You could have done it in a British accent.
for Michigan. So
That's helpful, Randy.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
At Papa John's, we start with better. Like our fresh, never frozen dough made from 6 simple ingredients. And our dough can save you dough. Get 2 or more Papa Perry's favorites for just $6.99 each. Order now on the app from Papa John's.
At US Bank, when we say we're in it with you, we mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and the celebrations, but for all the hard work it took to get there. We are in for all of it. It's tough for sure, but less tough when you have the right people by your side, like Kayla from Kansas City, and thousands of other bankers around. Because together we're proving there's nothing as powerful as the power of us.
With Discover, every fan earns cash back on their game day purchases. Discover, the official card of the Big Ten. This was Thursday night. Pioneer High School defeated Adrian High School 27-17 in their season opener. And when we say it's nearby, we mean it's nearby. There's the high school field right there. There's the big house right down the street. That's pretty good. Packed big house at that. To watch the defending national champions currently holding on to a 7-3 lead. They hold Fresno State to the field goal 41-yarder by Lynch. Now, what does Sharon Moore have as a response? We've really mostly seen Davis Warren at quarterback, but Alex Orji, the one play that he came in, he threw the touchdown.
Well, whoever is under center, I would expect to see Michigan try to get back to running the football, getting back to their identity. How many yards running the football so far?
Mullings are going to take this from just beyond the goal line and spill down across the 25. So Warren back out there. This Michigan offense, that first drive after the interception on the third play of the game. They go 5 plays right down the field, the touchdown from Orji to Edwards. But since then, punt, interception, punt, punt.
Another change now up front. A new center. Greg Crippen, number 51, is the new center, replacing Dominic Jadis. He was in a battle. There were 3 guys battling for the starting center. Now, most people thought it was going to be Crippen, but now he's in the game as the backup. And I would expect to see Michigan try to get back to running the football downhill.
Mullings and Edwards each with 4 carries. Play clock down to 2. It will be Mullings. And he's hit immediately. Another nice play by Nomura. One of the captains of this defense, you see the hair flowing in the wind, and he has made plays really at every angle that he possibly can.
Yeah, he does a great job. Here he is right in the middle. Watch him read this quickly. Beats the block. Now, Bredesen slipped a little bit. Bredesen should have been the lead block on him, and he slipped going into the hole. And Nomura just jumped right over him and made the tackle.
They cleans it up. 8 of 1. 9 total carries between the 2 running backs for a combined 19 yards. On the pass on 7 for the middle, he's got completion. It's Bell. Makes a move. He's got the first down. Lockridge gets him down, but Kendrick Bell, whose brother Ronnie was a star receiver here at Michigan, shows off the family tutelage.
Yeah, they really like him. They feel he is their best deep ball receiver as far as making contested catches. Now, this time he's wide open. Does a smart thing of catching and getting upfield and getting the first down.
This ball there from Warren is 5 of 7. One of those 2 incompletions. The interception deep to Lockridge. And off Mullings slips away. Mullings for 5. More Mullings than Edwards so far. Donovan Edwards, we asked him about the most topsy-turvy feel of what his last season looked like, the slow start, the fast finish, but he said he learned how to be a man, and he really learned patience more than anything else.
Well, I think he put a lot of pressure on himself last year to have a great season, to be ready for the NFL, and it didn't work out the way he envisioned, but he finished strong.
Mullings, stutter step, Mullings, enough for the first down.
Let's go.
Try to let that offensive line assert themselves. I mean, this Fresno State defense has been up to the challenge. You're Michigan. I mean, this is your identity. Mentioned Crippen in there. The other guy that's a new starter that was kind of a surprise is the right tackle, Evan Link, sophomore who went to Gonzaga High School in D.C. And he kind of beat out a couple older guys. It was kind of a surprise, but had an outstanding camp to earn that starting position at right tackle.
Set it down just shy of midfield. Force the motion man. Mullings the handcuff. They go right back to him, up the gut, pushing the pile. Picks up 5 more.
And this is the same kind of play leading Bredesen. If you want to know where Michigan wants to run the football, follow number 44. They feel like he's the best fullback / H-back in college football. And he does the dirty work. He's going to show you where the ball is going. That time, he got the block on Nomura that he missed a couple plays ago.
We don't see the fullback a ton in the modern day football, but we see just the influence it brings. Jim Harbaugh, Greg Roman now with the Chargers, hoping to do the same at the NFL level.
Let's go.
Easy throw, simple play action because you started out this drive running the football with some success. Single coverage against the safety Rocket because Fresno State moving bodies up to defend the run, and that's an easy throw and catch for Davis Warren. But those
Let's get it.
are set by Michigan's decision to run the football early in this drive.
First down line brought to you by TikTok. Power football with Edwards back in there. Loveland now with 3 catches for 28 yards.
No confusion right there. Good timeout by Michigan. They've got good momentum going on this drive. Jerome Moore realized there was some confusion on formation, personnel. Wisely took the timeout.
And they can use that now because you got that 2-minute timeout. I know everyone knows it in the 2-minute warning. Technically called the 2-minute timeout. It's still this year in the second and fourth quarters of the college football world. And so you're going to get a stoppage in 2 minutes. You still have 2 timeouts remaining, and Michigan gets the football to start the second half. A 17 lead for the number 9 team in the country. This Fresno State defense has thoroughly impressed, playing with a chip on their shoulder. A lot of the question marks they felt they heard last year, and their biggest point of emphasis this season was stopping the run. Look at what Lockridge did on the deep interception earlier in the quarter, and they've certainly put that emphasis on this right here.
Well, they got a big stop. A couple of great plays on the inside by Ezra Christensen. A stop on third down. This sack on third down. Michigan struggling on third down in this ball game. Still 0 for 3, even though they got a nice drive going right here.
Bredesen out wide, as is Edwards on first down. Warren uncorks. It's it. Picks up 13.
Okay.
Unique formation for Michigan. Even though they have 2 tight ends out, they have an empty backfield, and this is their key guy, Loveland, working on the linebacker, and that's a mismatch.
Yeah.
He just runs a little shake route and leaves Malachi Langley in the dust. You spread the defense out. You have a personnel group that would not suggest they're going to spread out like that. And you get him working on a linebacker, and that's an easy win for Poston Loveland.
Loveland was easily one of the best tight ends in the country last year, and Jerome Moore says he's gotten even better. Get it? Edwards trying to get to the outside. He can't. Good pursuit by Braca.
And 2 safeties, Braca and Dean Clark. The best thing about them, whether you talk to the Fresno coaches or the Michigan coaches, they say they're great tacklers. I mean, they really do a good job of getting people on the ground from the safety position.
Michigan can take this all the way down to the 2-minute timeout if they want, or they can take one more play beforehand. Edwards in there on second and 12. And they won't send. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Michigan holding on to a 7-3 lead, but threatening deep in the second.
Hey, I'll give you $574 if you switch.
For an ice cream? Okay.
So what about $574 for switching your home insurance to Allstate?
Tempting, but that's way too much of a hassle.
Actually, it's not. Allstate can handle the switching for you. Just call them.
But it's easy and I could save?
And you get Allstate.
Like a cherry on top.
Oh, you brought your own.
Check Allstate first, and you could save hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
This is the story of the one who believes being prepared is not just a way of life. It's how he helps everyone stay safe. He sweats the small stuff before it becomes big stuff. For the one, being an unsung hero in a building full of everyday heroes is just how he likes it. The industrial grade products you need delivered fast. Call clickgranger.com or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
I can't even imagine raising a kid right now in today's economy. Things were hard 20 years ago without prices being through the roof. Politicians like Alyssa Slotkin have destroyed the housing market. People are working hard and they can't afford to buy a home.
Single moms and working moms should vote for Mike Rogers. He will go to bat for Michigan families to help get these prices down. Melissa Slotkin's lying and it's pissing me off. Mike Rogers is a leader we can trust.
TLCF is responsible for the content of this advertisement.
Thanks. What'd you get? Oh, I got another double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double hot, double calf, double sweet. Hey, did you know that Discover doubles your cash back at the end of the first year?
You are cut off.
You earn, we match.
Debbie.
Unlimited cashback match.
It's gonna be a battle.
My time.
Strap in, here we go. Oh my goodness.
American Ninja Warrior, Monday on NBC and Peacock.
Two bitter rivals face off in Manchester. Man United versus Liverpool tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern, exclusively on Peacock. All the extra lights added here at Michigan Stadium, they are putting on a show. And this Fresno State defense deserves a lot of credit for the way they played today.
Well, that's defensive coordinator Kevin Coyle in his third year. Ironically, he was the D coordinator here back in 1997 to 2000 when Tim Skipper was the starting middle linebacker. They have a great relationship. And he has to be thrilled because they have held Michigan to 32 yards of rushing here in the first half so far. Right now, the goal is keep them behind the chains, and let's see if we can force a field goal attempt here before halftime.
Change of pace once again, knocking on the door of the red zone. Alex Orgy in at quarterback for this 2nd and 12. Through once in his only play on the day so far. It was a touchdown to Donovan Edwards on the first drive. Here's the handoff. Mullen got down at 2 to 25. Gets bent backward after the fact. Corey Foreman laying the boom. Orgy back to the sideline. Edwards back to the game. Clock continues to tick. Fresno State with all 3 timeouts remaining for a 3rd and 9. Remember, Michigan does get the football.
A minute and a half left in the half.
And if they get a stop right here, you might see Fresno State use one of those timeouts.
They better not get a stop. We need a first down. 3rd and 9. Michigan ball. A screen, bro?
That was Julian Neal, the 3rd corner.
What kind of play call was that?
6'2", 200 pounds. He made a nice tackle in the open field on Donovan Edwards. Skipper told me his nickname is Hitman, which I guess is appropriate here close to Detroit where Thomas Hearns.
No timeout taken, by the way, here, Todd. So this clock is going to be able to dwindle all the way down to, trying to do the quick math in my head, about 28 seconds.
I don't get that. I mean, you've got 3 timeouts in your pocket.
45-yard attempt ends in 5. Drills it. So
10-3. 31 seconds left in the half.
Game, all 3 Fresno State timeouts. But you go from having potentially a minute plus to having 31 seconds to go down the field.
Well, it's still a 1-score game, so you have to be thrilled with where you're at. But particularly with Michigan getting the ball to start the 3rd quarter and not your offense, if you have faith, like I know they do in Mikey Keene, I would have wanted to give him as much time as I could with 2 timeouts.
So now Mikey Keene, this is where that experience comes into play. Somebody who's been in 2-minute drill type of situation. You don't have to get it all. And again, they've got a kicker in Lynch who has put on extra weight to try to get some of that extra oomph on some of those kicks for some of the deeper ones. So you just got to get to the target line. They've seen it make from 54 in practice. That would put you right around the 36, 37-yard line. If you could get there, you can at least give it a ride.
Yeah. Well, and for Mikey Keene right now, look, he's not completely on his game. He's 8 for 16, 72 yards and interception. And so he cannot afford to make a big mistake here, right? Your team is right in it. Your defense is playing outstanding. It's a 1-score game. Don't try to force the issue with under 40 seconds left in the first half.
Coming up on the Xfinity halftime report, highlights.
Throw us a pick right now.
In action around the country, and our crew
We'll
picks
take
their
it.
national champion here, week 1 of the season. Keep in mind, it is week 1, so I don't want anyone giving them a hard time if anything goes wrong.
A lot of times in a situation like this, you call a screen or something safe. You see if you can make a quick first down, then maybe you get aggressive and use your timeouts. But again, only 31 seconds
Let's
left
go,
in the
D.
half, and a long field ahead of you against this Michigan defense.
Looks like conservative here based on how they're lining up. And it is Gilliam up the middle, scampers forward. Gilliam will pick up 9. Will Tim Skipper take the timeout? Doesn't look like he will. So he's content going to the locker room down by 7. Not forcing any issues, not making any mistakes in these final moments of this first half. Fresno State defensive effort that has turned a lot of heads, not just here tonight, but certainly around the country in the Mountain West.
All right.
As we go to the break, the number
That's the
9 team
half.
in the country and the defending national
That's the
champions
half, Chad.
holding just a 10-3 advantage over a very
That's the half, Chad. Yeah. We up 10-3. Hopefully we have a good second half. I'm gonna get some food. See what the little halftime report about. And get back with y'all.